find yourself missing me at night? Huh? Don't you feel like something is missing out of your life? And I know exactly what it is. You need a little more Mona. All seriousness, a lot of y'all have been complaining about the bleeps. The truth is, we cannot do these podcasts and let some of the language that comes out of my mouth, some might call it vulgar. I prefer revolutionary. We cannot leave it in the podcast or there won't be a podcast. Although we do not have to edit the sponsor video. So we do not have to edit the subscription video. So if you subscribe to More Mona, $6.99 monthly or $59.99 yearly, you will be able to get these episodes completely uncensored. You'll be able to get me completely uncensored. Also, bonus content, extra episodes, content that doesn't see the light of day unless you're subscribed. And you also have access to our huge group message on our Discord. So subscribe to More Mona today. Save yourself a couple bucks and get the yearly subscription. Get that car information, girl, and buy it. Don't ask, just buy it. See you soon. Welcome to the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. Woo! I ain't like what he did. I think we should do it over. Mr. KOP. Yerp. Yes, top of the news. The Eagles are winning. We're going to the Super Bowl. I know a little bit. Watch y'all up. We got one more game. It's a survival game against the Skins. Washington Redskins. The Commanders. Blake that out. Like, I want to be progressive. No, because you know.
You remember that when I told you this morning?
You didn't have to do that. I knew that when you mentioned this morning. I already knew. No, but I am an Eagle fan. Sixers, Flyers, Phillies, Muppets. No, I don't like the who the racist one? The not the Moors. Who the racist they used to wear blackface? The Mummers.
Oh, the Mummers.
With the Mummers. But everybody else I with them.
They said Philly might be trying to get a WNBA team, a women's team. Philadelphia Jones is out of pocket.
Philadelphia Jones would be so cute though.
No,
that would be so cute.
Would cook me.
Oh my God, I would love that so much. But yeah, it's a lot going on. Donald Trump just came out and said that from now on, because he was inaugurated, from now on, the government will only recognize two genders, male or female. Now, I don't know if I'm slow or whatever, but if you already identify as a female or male, that shouldn't affect you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I guess if you're trying to identify one, that's, scary. But if you already, I wouldn't let nothing that he say make me feel no way. F*** him.
Yeah.
Like, f*** him, do y'all. F*** him. And the thing about it is, right now, things is going to get more and more hateful. I'm under that belief. Like, I want to be positive about it, but I really am a firm believer that every time this big, fat, red getting the news, or he's rallying to be the president, or he is the president, I feel like it makes other white people act out.
Yeah,
I do. I think they act looser. I think they act bolder. I think they more think they got a pass to do shit. Like normally white people might call you the N-word at the head turn, that vibe. You feel me? Now window down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just got a little more energy on it. You know what I mean? It's weird, I'm telling you. I've had 2 experiences with racism in the last 30 days of my life. No. And you know what the crazy part is? Phelps was with me both times. No. Did I tell that story about those white people putting us out on this podcast?
I don't know.
We were put out by trailer park trash, poor whites. Walmart steaks. They put us out of a bar.
If we wasn't under their roof, we would have dunched on them. We was in y'all, we was in their shit, so we was like, y'all got it.
The approach was, get the out of here. You don't belong here. Just
Word,
like that.
Straight up.
What in the 1963, girl? What are you doing? We just drinking ginger ale. And then I was like, she must don't get it because they didn't have a green room for us.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see janky promoters?
Russell Red. You know I got Jeezy
I
down
get
here
there,
in the
I say,
hood.
where do I chill at before the show? You go to the show. You can sit with the show. So you want me to sit in the audience with the people off the gun bus? I can't even dig up my nose. You don't even know if I'm ready to see these people. So then I say, you don't got an area or whatever. So they ask him to go into some random bar, but the bar was attached to this random ass hall. Ugly as something that you shouldn't rent. Is just cheap, you know what I mean, or whatever. I don't know, but that's what happened. The owner says, yeah, but then when white people saw, looked at us past 2 minutes, they were pissed.
They was all
as soon as I
over it.
walked in and I ordered ginger ale, I heard one white lady say to her husband, well, they could have got ginger ale wherever the fuck they was at. And I turned and looked at that and I made sure that she knew I looked, and I watched her husband like damn, you know what I mean, like this causing trouble again. So then I'm thinking it's 50-50. And like I told you, I was talking to the most popping guy at the bar. The same guy that eventually came and bought a ticket. Don't really let me get into it. Yeah. But they was mad. And that's how they came with the gun bust. And I was like taking it back a little bit. And I was like, oh, and then I felt myself saying to her, like, you didn't even give us a we'll leave. Like, why the f did you, like, I said to her, why the f you talking like we knew we wasn't supposed to be? You know what I mean? Like, what the f is wrong with you? She came she already asked us 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Like, but that's how you know they scary. They scared of us. Like, you got to build your heart up and disrespect me.
I'm going to say something. That's what it was.
Like, are you crazy? And guess what I did before I left? I made sure I walked past that original fat bitch in that Flyers jersey. And I said, this all started from you fat bitch. I think I ain't going to leave with a bang. I wanted to really turn that out, but I had to work after.
Yeah.
Second time I experienced racism in 30 days. I think I need to take 30 days off from that. That is so traumatic. Why do I have to go through that as a black person? You know, Zack? People say like that lightly. It's upsetting. You know what I kept thinking about all later on that day? I've been dying on the moment to beat some random white person up. Like when all those videos used to come out, like during COVID, when people kept like getting it, and it would be a black person with a camera, and they'd be like, say it again. The white person be, right? Like all those type videos. Me and my mom used to be home like, oh, I wish this happens. We gonna stomp this, we gonna kill. You know what I mean? My opportunity, I don't do nothing. When the Latinas did it, I laughed. And it wasn't funny. And I let that thin-haired, Marlboro smelling that white put me out of a VFW. Oh, I got her back one more time, y'all. The same fat white that started with the ginger ale. She comes to the tip of the show. Gift from God, double doors. I walked up on that and both of them. Get the out of here. I don't know if I landed it right because I was so excited. Like I don't know if she really got to get the out of here, because that was my plan to say get out of here and then slam the doors. But I was so excited, it just all happened at once. Shit like Dragon Ball Z. That's the type of force I closed that motherfucker with. I wanted to crack that for the revolution. Speaking of the revolution, I had a ball in Cleveland, right? Shout out to my Cleveland cousins. Good. I was on stage for over an hour and a half. I mean, what a treat, right? Crazy. We had a ball. Y'all had a ball. Funniest person you know ever in your whole life. I appreciate that. Cincinnati and Columbus, I'm coming. Columbus, I literally just threw y'all in there because people told me I should have came to Columbus, but I'm definitely coming to Cincinnati because I have to. And what I've learned is they don't like y'all anyway. It's not a secret. They don't like y'all. We talked about it last night. They don't like y'all. So I have to split the shows because they don't like to mix with y'all. Okay.
Did anybody expound on that, or it's just we don't like them niggas over there?
Oh no, it's a lot. Like my Twiz, he watches the podcast. He's from Cincinnati. He say they corny, they slow.
Who's calling who slow?
Cincinnati is saying Cleveland is like slow, corny. Yeah. But for the most part, they act like Cleveland was more ghetto than Cincinnati. I don't know. The vibe I got from Cleveland last night was like I was in Philadelphia, like aggressive. Like I feel like these might jump me and ride me, or they might really like me. Like right there in the middle. It's exciting. Yeah. It's an exciting night. I liked it.
With the Cleveland people, yeah.
Yeah, they was all right. I thought somebody was going to attack and take Phelps from me.
What you
The feminine energy at motherfucker. It was like, round.
Yeah, it was.
These shows are starting to get real wild. Y'all need to calm the down. And it is not enough Phelps to go around because I got 75% of him. I got his mind, body, and his soul.
It wasn't
his
rowdy,
body
though.
on the
was
weekend.
Cool. It wasn't rowdy.
Please. Please. And I won't I won't go further than
I'll be
that.
thinking like when I be seeing like the Chris Brown meet and greet, I'll be like, ain't that much different.
I don't know, Phelps. Pay to pick you up. How much would you pay for that? Put Phelps on your.
Oh no, I need
$100.
Yeah, I need at least
$100.
Me on your hip like a toddler is crazy.
Yes, that's the key part of it. That's
they gotta let me hold a blunt, so at least I look grown.
Yes, they gotta be like that. Yeah.
$100.
You just climb the back, the big one with the
piggyback?
big ass, climb that back with your legs up.
If you could let me sit on your shoulders, I'd do it for free. Facts.
Honestly, we haven't had that happen. So to the next meet and greet, please come, get on your knees and let Phelps get on your shoulders. The only funny thing about this is it's going to happen. I can't wait. Let Phelps sit on your shoulders. Let him put his balls on the back of your neck so I can have a good time and take pictures. I'll see you soon, love. I know you're out there. One of my cousins. I know you're out there.
Oh man, this shit better not happen at the next show.
I never could find the things, y'all. And it's really upsetting. Oh, let's see. This might be it. All right. So much to talk about. First of all, Donald Trump. That. Second of all, Nelly, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, all them. I don't, like, for me, money is money. It is what it is. I don't have this, like, hold in my heart for these kind of people. Nelly, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy seem like people that would take a Trump check. Why not? Like, it doesn't make me not like every day I'm hustling any less or kiss me through the phone. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what y'all hold on to these celebrities too high. These soulless slugs. And I'm not even talking about them, but for the most part, these people are soulless slugs. Like, what the f*** do you expect? It's money. It's money. If you see me in a red hat. I am a single mother.
How much right now for you to pull up?
100,000. I'm cheap. A baby. So why would you put this on here? This is so depressing. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, so I'm not really like whatever child. People upset. I saw today that Ashanti's fan page. She had a fan page for some years, 100,000 followers. That this would be my last day running this page. I can't associate with things like that. People are upset, and it's like you take it out. She just getting pregnant. She just taking a little nut. What the f*** do I got to do with that? It's a grown man.
Yeah.
Come on now. Natalie was arrested with heroin after being number one. That's a. He's gonna get that money.
Nope.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. I don't even know how to judge them. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think it is embarrassing though that there's footage of y'all Uncle Snoop, like denouncing people for doing exactly what he ends up doing.
That's probably why he got it bad, which he should. In terms of that, it's like, come on, my nigga.
I saw a lot of y'all were talking about Ari and Tiana. They did a cooking show together. Shout out to Ari. That's my baby girl. I think that was real mature. I think it was cool. I think it's always better when like the baby moms is cool. You feel me? Especially because dudes is usually like stupid a little bit. So if the girls are cool, it just keeps everything kind of organized. You know what I mean? It's no fun when the family feuds. And once you have kids and your kid's father has other kids, so meaning your kids have siblings, you can't be acting crazy. You know what I mean? Like you're now disrespecting your son's brother's mom.
Yeah.
That is not your ex-baby mom. That's your son's brother's mom. These will be the same in your kitchen, 17, 18, 7 foot. You know what I mean? They're going to be men. Like, and you want to tell that you whooped his mom for 10 years straight or what? That, eventually you get to feel like that's your child too, depending on how close the siblings are. They grew up in a place like North Philly, South Philly, whatever. They roll like brothers and they surviving bullets every year. That's your son too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to go about always was a good stepmom. I've been a stepmom since I was about 20. I was always good at it. You know what I used to do? Like if we went to a pickup, like a guy's kids, especially daughters, I would always be like, I'll sit in the back, you sit in the front.
I was about to. No,
I used to do that.
huh?
I used to do that. Whatever you stop yourself from saying, keep it. Keep it in the pit of your stomach where you think it should be. It's playoff time, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last few weeks of football action with PrizePicks, the best place to win cash while watching the playoffs. PrizePicks is the easiest, most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. You can now win up to 1,000 times your money on PrizePicks. PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. PrizePicks now offers MasterCard for quick and easy deposits into your account. Think Josh Allen will get more than 250 passing yards next week? Will Patrick Mahomes pass more than 1.5 touchdowns? Cook up hot takes with your friends and win real money this football season when you and your crew run your game on PrizePicks. Join over 10 million members and sign up today. It's playoff time, and my picks for the week are Travis Kelce for more than 70 receiving yards and A.J. Brown for 1 touchdown. Sounds good? Download the PrizePicks app today and use code DCMWG to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DCMWG on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5 lineup PrizePicks. Run your game. We haven't got any sleep because we went to Cleveland yesterday.
Or
I always feel like iffy with the info, like exacts. We drove to Cleveland yesterday through 16 snowstorms. That snow was up to my knee, up to Phelps' neck. We almost died in that shit.
Word. All-wheel drive, man.
No, Phelps really can drive for real. Phelps drove through like 15 different kind of storms. Even the monsoon. Shout out to Lil' Kim. Did y'all hear about Lil' Kim?
Saying
It
that.
needs the monsoon.
I feel her, though.
We need to stop the
She
California
right, though.
fires.
That's what people don't understand. She right.
Oh. I didn't think they had monsoons in California.
It don't matter.
I thought monsoons was on Jumanji only.
If it drizzle, that ain't enough. We need a monsoon because Lil' Kim said we
Y'all
need
never
one.
watched Jumanji?
That's my
What?
The
By the
original
way,
one?
Butte. Kevin Hart and them should be jailed what they did to that
Oh, I ain't
classic
even tap
piece
into
of
that.
cinema. Dwayne Rock Johnson, whatever the fuck your name is, in Erie Avenue's own Kevin Hart. Y'all ruined in my grandmother's voice a good picture.
The first Jumanji was
You
way
ruined it.
The first Jumanji, matter of fact, I might watch that tonight. The first Jumanji was way
amazing.
Way too good. You know
An amazing piece of cinema. If I do say so myself, Robin Williams was amazing.
You know what was my favorite of the movie though? David Allen Greer wilding, just him being in the whole movie, like just being overly surprised by all the. It was just him screaming the whole movie, and then the young boy turned into the monkey.
I had the game. I actually had the
the real John.
I had the Jumanji game. It was oh my God, I had that. And I used to play it. Man, it's somewhere else.
That was so tough.
I'm with it.
Damn, shout out
hit that
Jumanji.
bitch off. Take me to Zimbabwe. Now! Jumanji! They ruined that movie.
I couldn't never play the game. The movie was so lit that I was like, yeah, I ain't even about to like try
Phelps,
to.
please.
My imagination go far. It ain't gonna go that. The movie was too crazy. Like,
Phelps,
I'm gonna want to shake the dice and then I'm gonna want to hear a lion
Zack.
roar, and that's not about to happen.
Zack.
Yeah. Like,
Zack. When you hit in the middle, it was like this black type of film gel. So it slowly revealed what it said. Just like the movie.
But I needed the reaction after
Please. Just like the movie.
that. Yeah, you feel that? Nah, for real. I was the thrill. I was too thrill seeking, so I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
Yo, Jumanji is such a good movie. That's what they should have made a ride from in Disney, dumbasses. Like Jurassic Park is cool, but Jumanji would have been different. I don't even want to think about it. It pisses me off for the most part. The new Jumanji is like digital, like
Yeah, CGI shit.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
Bro, that ain't make no sense. Cause who have a PlayStation just sitting somewhere in a box for 1,000 years? It's not the same thing as a wooden.
But that's why I be saying you be making fun of me when I be like, I like them old movies when they had to use real stuff. You feel me? They really bought a mansion and destroyed that. Put all types of trees and leaves.
Such a good movie. Oh my God, that is such an amazing flick.
That movie great. Monkeys. That's tough.
Siskel and Ebert. I don't remember what I was about to say today. What was we talking about before that?
Cleveland and the snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was real grown up. Baby mama. That was what's up. Tom has here the NaZiyah Harris case. That is such a horrible case. Ugh.
What is it?
It's the girl that she went missing. She was like 14. She went missing. And then eventually they found her body. But what they found out was that she was in like a full relationship with her aunt's boyfriend or her aunt's husband.
Oh, okay. Oh, I seen that, but I didn't know the name. Okay.
The whole
that
case is so horrible.
stuff like that.
Prayers to their family. That is so up. Like everything about it is just gross. And then it's like the aunt is really unattractive, and then he's supposed to be, I guess, what people consider attractive, because I think he looked weird as shit. He looks like the bad guy in Ghost. Remember that greasy hair? You can know he's Mexican, black something, Blaxican, greasy, nasty skin. That's how they look. He looked just like the bad guy in Ghost. John know what I'm talking about. That Jerry girl. Down bad. He lived in the Bronx or something. Huh? Lobos.
No, she talking about the movie Ghost.
No, you young. Yes, I'm talking about Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He talking about power. Yo, nah, that.
Yo.
Bro, you gotta go back and watch old dog. I watched or it came on the old Floetry Say Yes video. This Ghost of Mari Hardwick was on the train looking back at singing the song.
Did he have hair then? But no, the case is terrible. The whole thing is just it's because she's a teenager, but so many people failed her in her life. I think her mother was on drugs, and then her mother was like a victim of some type of sex crime herself. The grandmom had kids at like 13. The grandmom had like 13 kids. The aunt is a twin. They both ugly as a round. Oh my God. Them look like, remember that movie with Chevy Chase when they got lost in the car and they end up with Bobo Little Devil? Bobo Little Devil. Y'all don't know that Tupac, Humpty and them is in it? That movie? I don't know, it's called Wrong Turn. Nothing to lose? No.
Nah, she talking about the movie
close,
when
no.
it was John Candy and they went to that junkyard and it
Yes, Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah.
Me and my dad used to watch that weird movie.
Yes, I love that movie.
And,
One of my
and Shock G and them got the
favorites.
performance at the
Shock G
end.
is in it. Tupac is in it.
Yeah.
But that's what the aunts look like. Brown skin, Bobo Little Devil. They ugly as And what pissed me off about the thing, because it's like now it's this narrative, like, cause people love to run with the narrative of like fat girls, nobody wants them, or their secrets, or a fat girl would deal with something like, no, all seriousness, a fat girl would deal with something like her, what the fuck are we laughing?
Me and John laughing at the Never Trouble. I'm laughing at him.
This part is serious. It's gonna look weird with you laughing. Listen.
Cut me out.
Cut him out. The idea of this ugly got this fine man and she's so desperate for him, she's allowing him to her niece. That's not true. There's a bad somewhere, bad flat stomach, big titties, nice, gorgeous, light skin, bends, and she's doing the same thing. The issue in our community is that it's this weird secrecy, passing info. I don't know. It's like old people, young people, whatever. That's the issue. But we're not gonna make it like this fat bitch is that desperate. She just dealing with that predator. He's gonna prey on a weak period. All in that family weak because they come from a bunch of weak. It's just they that generational curse they talk about. This in their family. All you gotta do is read. This person had a baby at this age. This person dropped out of high school. This person can't read. This person, all of them. This person on drugs, whatever. But everybody felt that little girl. And that's the part. Her teachers, her parent, her father, whoever the was. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the father died in the search for her body because he had a bad heart. But everybody felt the girl, and it was terrible. It's terrible. Like reading the text and certain type of lingo they using is crazy. The way he talking to her, and to know that he in essence just wanted to get rid of her because she was pregnant. It's just like, after doing everything you would do to get somebody pregnant, it's crazy to me. But yeah, prayers for her. It's just a terrible thing. The whole thing just it sickens me, and it's more common than you think. You need to open your eyes, open your mouth. You need to run your mouth. Sometimes it is worth calling the state on, calling the police. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell
somebody getting hurt in a child. But y'all, I don't know. I'm old school. I can't even drive by and see no. I just seen a lady 50 years old walking with a toddler with a jacket on, a pamper, and some slippers. I rolled in the window and said, "What the f wrong with you? Why the f he don't got no clothes?" Old enough to be my grandma. And I cussed her dumb ass out. I'm old like that. It's going to just come out my mouth. Like, what the f are you doing? You know what I mean? Don't hit him. I'm that age. Don't be hitting that baby like that. You know what I mean? If it look like abuse, yes. You are so fake, and you knew I need to ride with me to Ohio. Ain't nobody go with me but my boy. That's why he always by my side.
Who that?
And everybody on this podcast see what's going on.
Who that, Black Jesus?
I'ma call you back.
I'm gonna call him from now on because he got too many faces. We just gonna call him Black Jesus.
I'm not calling that.
You got to, cause I can't call him
Solo. That's his entertainment name, Solo. Stick with it. I'm telling you. But it was his choice. If you have a horrible name, it's on your mother. But if you pick that dumbass, that's on you. I'm going to call you what you asked me to. Okay? That's why that gender don't mean nothing to me. I'm going to call you, you want your name to be Eggplant. I'm going to call you Eggplant. Okay? I don't like the Jim Jones canned beef.
I hate it. I hate it.
It's not used to it, don't like it. Even though Jimmy was born in the Bronx and only went to Harlem 96% of the time that he was outside, I don't give a fuck if he's from the Bronx. I can't even continue that math equation because I don't care. If you run around saying you're from Harlem, I'm accepting that. Especially if everybody around you is accepting it. But either way, it's just ugly. And I don't like it.
Yeah, it's white.
I want to get back together and do a concert. You know? When they did Dipset versus The Lox, Jim was there?
Yeah.
Love that for them.
But they be talking about the problems behind that, though.
Oh, please. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I like Jim, though. Jim always showed me love. Can't Rise in Aquarius. He's a really nasty love. I like that about him.
And you know what? I think that's what it is, too. I feel like had this happened, like, when they was... Say this happened when Ballin' came out, or, like, you feel me, or something back then when they... I feel like it would have been more size choosy probably back then, but it's like now we really watched y'all, like, do... So, like, come on. We're not trying to see y'all beef. Y'all just can't quietly just not with each other like on some Wu-Tang.
On some Wu-Tang
Feel
shit.
me?
Real
We know
shit,
Wu-Tang be
fellas.
beefing, but them old just be like, you know what? I ain't about that.
You
You call me
feel
with the
me?
concert, nigga. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, do it for the fans. I feel the same way about state property. I hate the fact that Oskino's never going to really be a part of stuff. And you know what I mean? Beanie Siegel 25th anniversary, Sparks wasn't there. Like, that shit sucks when you come up listening to people or whatever. But baby, I couldn't imagine nobody telling me I got to be around a I hate either. You in this song. Him. Imagine that though. And you hate the songs. Because that's really what it be. Hate performing, I'm tired of it.
And there's so much that we wasn't there for. So they both trying to release little itty bits of details of stories.
I don't know.
Like,
The shit that Osei is recent and it's.
oh, you talking about with state property? I was still talking about Cam and Jim.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to keep on top.
That Cam and Jim, I don't get it. I don't think I'm versed enough in Harlem business to know what the they talking about.
I kind of do.
Okay, what they talking about? What's the problem?
Huh?
What's the problem?
Basically, it's kind of like, if from what I see, from when it started early, it basically was like Cameron just got to a point where he was kind of tired of Dipset and just dealing with everything. For real, that's when Jim Jones started Bird Gang as an official thing. You feel me? Because before, you know how it be when you first start rapping, they'll just, a click just be a name or it is what it is. But Jim made it official when he couldn't really make moves with Dipset, when Cam was like, all right, I really ain't on my Dipset anymore. I'm just on some Cam by myself. Jim probably wanted to make moves with Dipset and couldn't, so then he invented the MOB, Members of Bird Gang. Or I don't know if it was just Bird Gang, but that's when Jim started, to branch off with his artists, with the Max B's and No and all of them. And
Do Max B and Cam with each other?
yeah.
Oh.
So amidst while all of that was happening, they still was kind of coming together a little bit for the public, but I feel like behind the scenes it was already over. And then just from there on, it just seemed like to me Cameron was just in the mode of, all right, I'm done with this, trying to separate himself, and then it's other where it's like, nah, I'm still trying to get business and you feel me, do this no matter what.
The angle that Cam take, if that's really what it is, and like almost like a grow up, like I'm grown.
Yeah, like,
but, I don't know.
Because to Cameron, from what he be saying, he be trying to make it seem like the Diplomat is just like, oh, this window of time, and it was that, and that's, you feel me? It was these years we did it with it, and I was done with it after that. I feel like that's where a part of the conflict come in. You feel me? Nah.
I ain't think so.
Affiliated.
But I think that's a big difference too.
Yeah. He never claimed it though.
But that's what I mean. And that culture got really, really big. And he probably really wasn't with that because they ain't what he with. You know what I mean?
That could have been it too.
Because it really took that route.
And another thing too, people forget Cameron was sick for a couple years.
Yeah, he was. I remember that too.
He had IBS, so like that's a real. You feel me? He made a song about it. I'm not exposing no information on nothing. He did all that. That was a.
Which IBS he had?
The one where you go a lot. You feel me? That's why he lost mad weight. He was real skinny. Remember when Cameron used to look real skinny?
I ain't know. I thought he had diabetes or something serious. IBS. I ain't know IBS
he
was like a
about it and everything.
Like,
yep.
I'm sorry about your IBS, bro. I thought it was like you be a little embarrassed about it.
Nah, he was.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Zack, back me up.
I don't know if it's a big deal, but you know what it was back then when the internet wasn't big. You know when it lose weight, going to jump to the worst.
Oh my God, I remember when SP first lost weight, and I met him on Spring Garden, and I said, I said, yeah, you look good. He said, yeah. The streets think I got cancer.
See, yeah, so it's like you got it, especially when you a hood. It's
he
like,
was so
nah,
nice
bro.
to me, and I was a nobody.
You know when you a hood, the last thing you a gangster, right? The last thing you try to do is look weak and crazy. It's like, nah, bro, I just had a little, little IBS. I'm cool. Word. But yeah, all in all, I'm with the rest of the world in terms of y'all ain't got to be cool, but we ain't trying to see y'all fight, like.
Yes.
And then Mace just be on the side chuckling like that.
And the only thing that sparked this was the Justin LaBoy question. I mean, no.
50.
It was the 50 con.
50. According to Jim. But even though to me that
what made 50 start harassing Jim?
He didn't harass Jim. It was when Cam.
50 has been posting Jim.
Yeah, after Jim told him to get off his.
50 didn't do it first.
Nah. Cam asked 50 how did he get members of Dipset on stage with him while during their beef, and that's what it stemmed from, literally. Cam was like, "Yo, when we was going at it, how did you get like to get on stage with you? Like that was crazy. Like you feel me?" Basically, was like, and then when 50 started breaking that down from Cam asking that question and that come the wave of Jim Jones and all of this where we at to now.
I don't like it.
None of us do.
I don't like it. It's cold as shit here. It's colder than a hooker's heart. Are we supposed to eat Starbucks again yet? Oh my
you just had that joint on camera?
Blur that out. Blur that out, Zachary. Okay. I want y'all to know that Smush just turned 10 and he had a birthday
Happy birthday,
party.
my nigga Smush. Yeah.
I might include a picture because he's so gorgeous. I might not.
Smush getting old.
He's so handsome.
He getting a little older. He getting like the young boy ugly a little bit. I'm gonna have to like switch to. I'm gonna start calling him like Smiz or something. Like
he is getting more and more handsome. He's so cute. He got his adult teeth. He had all his friends there. The way he was like, it was just crazy.
He look crazy when they first come in.
And when they sung "Happy Birthday" to him, he told him to stop, and he made him sing SpongeBob SquarePants, and he smiled like so like devilish. Like I can't believe I got these losers singing this dumbass song. I love my baby.
Is Smush getting taller?
Yeah, he really is. Right. He is so like, don't get me started. Yeah, I do want to talk a little bit about this Drake suing UMG and my opinion on it. First and foremost, I seen an interview. Shout out to my the BMF podcast.
Shout out Dan BNF.
Yeah, BNF. Shout out to Daniel. He had Jimmy on, and Jimmy was telling him, schooling him about the kind of money you have when you in that range of money. This is what I'll say. I am in the building with diehard Drake fans. Every time I'm in the building with these diehard Drake fans, it's hard for me to give my opinion, because brothers' faces start looking different. Your lovers' faces start looking different when it comes down to this yellow from Canada. At the end of the day, I agree with what Jim said on the BNF podcast. I don't think it's gangster or not. I think Drake is a goddamn Jewish boy from Canada that started out on television. This is very on brand for him. And if what he's saying is true, he should be suing them people. And that because that company, just like that man said on that podcast, has probably been raping rappers and artists for the longest. If what he's saying is true, you're right, he should sue, and it's on brand for him. He is a white man. Y'all the one that thought he was a just because he put a little patois on his own.
I wish we could do
That's a Jew fro, not a fro.
I wish we could do a John Zack where you could like go back and you could replay when I was trying to break it down. Like, and remember you see the laugh where you like, oh, I remember that. Where I was looking crazy and
you don't remember that, do you?
Yes.
Thank you. I knew you didn't.
Yes, he did.
He didn't remember.
He just agreed with you because
he would never. Are you just Zack from King of Pressure disagreeing for what reason? Why? Do you even know him? That's Zack.
All right, so let me just ask this plainly.
Stop it.
You don't remember when Mona was calling me a stan when I was just trying to explain the situation?
I do remember you explaining yourself.
And then she remember how
I do remember you explaining yourself.
Exactly.
That was a jab. Went right over your head. Get his ass. Get him. That was me. You'd have broke me down. Get him. He's shady as shit.
He got it.
He's shady as shit. This how he do it. He be playing with us. Instead of you trying to fight me, we need to unite forces and whoop his ass. Do that like a one-on-one to you. No, we need to back-to-back his bitch.
First of all, 2 minutes before this, you said I'm in here with a room full of light-skinned Drake fans. So it could be both of y'all, for real. We not, don't.
No. Tom and Phelps are Drake supporters. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think in this topic, no, seriously, I think with this topic, if you get a little bit of an understanding of the case, and I think that would take anybody, you have to really read into it because out and out, it looked like sucker shit. Why the fuck are you involving lawyers at all? If what the white boy said is true, right, it's
about the money.
Whoever. Sidebar, I look at him like a white man. That's just my personal thing.
Yeah.
No disrespect to y'all. From what I know, he got a penal extension. I know that to be true. He walking around with 10 inches of back. Yeah, he got the meats. Wendy's, Arby's, yeah. You feel me? And bought that from Turkey. Yeah. Now you thinking. Now you put 1 and 2 together. I see you. I can see your brain working. All jokes aside, I ain't even gonna ask none of y'all that. But I just will say this. If I had a penis and I could use a couple extra inches, yes, I would get one from Turkey.
Why?
Why not? If I can get 10 inches, if I've been walking around with 4 inches my whole life and I can get 10 inches, do you know I know men that are 6'5" with this much on them? You know how hard pressure that is for a man 6'5"? Do you know how that feels to walk out the shower and this is all that you got to give a like me and you 6'5"? Imagine! You don't know what that feel like.
He should have worked on his shot. It wouldn't have mattered. 6'5". I'll never feel bad for somebody. That's all.
Nah, real. I think that some men are really, really. You know how I know, Phelps? Because I'm a woman and I've seen men that nowhere near can fit a Magnum, only by Magnums.
Oh yeah, nah. I could.
It's shame.
I could believe that.
It's shame. They don't got no to put in that condo. You might as well tie a knot in it.
But my whole thing with that, I understand the confidence thing. I understand trying to do anything to boost your confidence, but bro,
that ain't boosting no confidence. You gonna get somebody pregnant.
This
condom is still in me because you want to play around.
Now I'm talking about the surgery in general. That's how you know really like you don't understand anatomy and science, bro. Like
that.
What you mean? Just add nerves and like this is like. Yeah.
I mean,
this
from
ain't
what
no
I
bone.
hear,
like this ain't no. I mean,
nah. From what I hear, you still have pretty good sensation.
It's
good.
Not. It's crazy.
The head is not as sensitive as it used to be. But
it's over. What are we talking about? You talking about because listen, you got first of all, you have yet to say it feel better when y'all you ain't saying none of that. You talking about just feeling.
Can I say
I'm
something?
losing feeling?
This
Never.
is what I'm saying. We're going to end the topic on it because y'all don't know me like that. I know for a fact that most of the time when you get your breasts done, you lose sensation in your nipples. I'm getting my titties done.
But yeah,
grow up.
That's different.
No, it's not. No, it's not. These are my. Think about it.
Nah.
These are my.
You know why? So this to end it like this.
I'm joking. That makes me think of my cousin though.
About to say because still, you feel me? Can't say, oh, I got this, and y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, we with that still. Like you could you can pull a sag on my right and be like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
If I was a man, I would buy a hairline from Turkey. I would buy a little piece of dick for myself. You could get your vagina cut back into that original high school size. You get whatever the fuck you want, fellas. The world is yours.
I feel you.
And everything in it. You don't like something on yourself? Tweak it. I ain't gonna hate on y'all. None of y'all will ever get cosmetic surgery ever.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my teeth when I'm old.
Them teeth?
I'm gonna get the old head joints. You feel me?
Zack, if you went hard at Blazer Fitness for 6 months straight and you lost a bean real quick, would you go grab some abs from down Miami?
I wouldn't do that. I might get skin removal if I got loose skin.
Okay, that's a good joint. He's thinking. Somebody's thinking. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What else would I?
I would get abs. I would get it. I don't need a new coochie, so I wouldn't get that. Like I'm blessed in that regard.
I might take human growth hormone to stay young looking. I'll do that.
I'm ready to go about 62. 59. I don't want to get to the point where I don't want to live like that. I got a DM for these people trying to kick me out. I always try to stay. They rush me. I don't want anything more but to stay here and read things.
My feet cold.
Hey, Mona, I want to say I love the pod. I've been rocking since day one. Hey, Phelps. Anyway, I've been engaged for a few months, and I've been with my man for 4 years. He just recently lost his job. I agreed to hold it down till he gets on his feet. The problem is our mentalities are different. I was raised by a single black woman who got it out the mud. My mom raised me to be a hard worker. Entrepreneurship wasn't really an option growing up. He was raised ... different. He keeps talking about putting money that we don't have into starting a business. I know it could seem kind of corny to dismiss his dream, especially because we plan to get married, and I don't doubt that he isn't capable, but I'm focused on right now. We're about to struggle financially, and I know I'm going to have to step up. Am I selfish? Should I allow and participate in fulfilling his dreams? What would you do in this situation? I think that, first of all, I think that entrepreneurship is not for everybody, number one. I think that a lot of people, especially because I've said this the whole time I've been doing this, that I know more black entrepreneurs than I ever did in my life. Coming up, you might know a black person with a salon, a black person with a barbershop. The way it is now, it's a beautiful thing, right? I also think with that wave, in that like wave of like internet learning and mentorships and certifications that don't mean shit, right? You got all these people building the businesses that really don't know what the they doing, but all they see is everybody has their own business. At the end of the day, it got to be Indians if you gonna have a chief. I don't care if that's racist. There's no other way to say that.
Yeah.
It got to be workers for it to be a boss. Everybody can't be a boss. It ain't for everybody. And I feel like even in the situation of dating an entrepreneur, you have to have that same kind of spirit because that's a partner thing. We are going to sacrifice and eat grilled cheese every night because we really believe in his Pelican 1000 asshole wiper. You know what I mean? He didn't build this from the ground up and we believe in it. I don't feel like you should be like lean either way. I think whatever works for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And I think you got to be honest with them. Even while they're supporting their dreams, you have to be kind of honest. And things need to make sense. You know what I mean? Because why can't he chase his dream and work?
That was gonna be my answer. He could do both. He a grown man. Like
You need to go to the job. You gotta do both.
he if you gonna support him, y'all just need to sit down and talk about it. Come up with a, you feel me, how y'all about to be moving for the next 6 months to a year or whatever. But that can still get a job.
Yeah, I don't know, Sister Soldier. I kind of feel for you because, you know, you want to be that kind of, you know, but at the same time, you ain't married. It's still time to get out.
Nah, but 4 years, this the first time he done, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I could not imagine dating somebody and they're like chasing something and it's like so far. Oh my God, you know what that makes me think of? Dating a rapper. It gives me nightmares. I actually have nightmares about it.
But we don't know the details of it because it's like, if trying to start his trucking business, but he got the truck and all he needs is you see what I'm saying? Like we don't know because if they've been together for 4 years and he just now like, all right, fuck it, I'm about to just try some. I don't feel like, bitch, you think you've been dealing with a dummy for 4 years?
You heard it here first. I hope we answered your question.
Yeah.
Talk
it out.
I don't think I spit this out my mouth. I just thought it. Did I actually say about the Trump TikTok thing? Did I say it? All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna say because I gotta go. I have to get the baby. Listen,
Can the camera can't see down here, can they?
originally, the first time, I need y'all to pay attention. Peep, step, repeat, pay close attention. These next 4 years are going to be a show, but I need you not to drink the Kool-Aid, mama. All this is on purpose. Everything falls in line like it's supposed to, and it's not even that hard to figure out. the masses, not people that watch this podcast, but sometimes people that you work with, maybe one of your kids, somebody at the family reunion, the masses are going to feel like Donald Trump saved the America's #1 favorite app, TikTok. That's what the masses, that's what most ignorant people are going to believe. People that know the truth, people that read know that it was never a conversation about TikTok coming or going until Donald Trump brought it up. TikTok takes too much of our information. We need to get rid of TikTok. TikTok's bad. It needs to go. He raised his holy hell about it. It doesn't get anywhere. When it's time, because things take time in the White House, through the government, whatever. When it's time to vote on now, it's a new administration. It's the Biden administration. The ex-Biden. Biden says, I don't give a about TikTok. I can't even remember if I washed my arms this morning when I got in the tub. Or did I just stand there? Sleepy Joe don't give a about TikTok, so TikTok stayed. So then it's a big conversation. It's all going on about it. And they say, well, listen, Trump is going to come back in office. We might as well just leave it on Trump. What he wants to do is Trump. And he says, I love TikTok. That's exactly how it happened. I think him and that lined up as friends, and I never even thought about it. I never thought too far into it. But when you get a message on your phone that says, hey, TikTok is going, I'm so sorry, but we're going to work diligently with your white daddy, Donald Trump, and hopefully if he does the right thing, he'll save the day, and he could be your white savior and mine, and you'll have TikTok back in a couple hours. And then TikTok came back with a message that said, thank God that white daddy Trump saved. I mean, it's like literally in black and white in your face or whatever. So, I mean, I would assume y'all know that. I don't know if you do or you don't. And I'm sure everything I said is not exactly right, but the premise of what I'm saying is exactly right. That made the idea up, a.k.a. create the problem, then he fake solve the problem, then he gets to be the hero. He gonna do that a lot of different times. And I wouldn't be surprised if people die behind like that sometimes. I don't believe that happened at that rally was on purpose. I think that guy died by mistake. I think that's gonna come out in a while. I think he paid for all that so he can have the blood on his ear and say fight the power or whatever. Donald Trump know how to work the people. American people are not that smart. It's not that hard to do. We just gotta stay up, stay black, take care of ourselves, take care of each other. You know, and it's really not a race thing. It really is a money thing. It's 99 and 1. It's the super rich and us. They don't give a about us, and it shows with every new law, rule, hearing, blah, 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 blah. So all y'all that rejoice that hateful man said that it's only 2 genders, just wait on your turn till the topic's on you.
What?
Wait till it's your turn. Everybody else, love you so much. Let's manifest a great year and a very skinny Mona. We are still on tour. The next show on the lineup is January 24th, Nashville, Tennessee. There are still tickets available. I am at the City Winery in Nashville, Tennessee. Get your tickets today. After Nashville, it is Atlanta, Georgia on January 26th. Tickets are still available. Get your tickets today. After that, I am in Chicago at City Winery on February the 9th. February the 13th, I'm in Houston, Texas, and February the 16th, I'm in Dallas, Texas. Get your tickets. All of them on my link tree. February 27th, I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I don't know when I'm in Detroit. So stop saying something till I figure it out. I know I said the 21st. Now I don't know. Don't give me. I'm coming everywhere. Cincinnati and Columbus, I am coming. Charlotte, I'm coming. Raleigh, I'm coming. California, I've already discussed that. California, Arizona, Nevada, I am coming. It's going down. File your taxes now. Bring cash to the shows. I want a tip. Love you so much. See you soon.